As we open the rather scenic view of the countryside, in your local town, this sort of scenic view hides a recent ongoing, call it crisis, as the king has rallied his banners, has called all the lords, assist him, fighting against a threat that, well, involves everyone, that bypasses political lines and allegiances. As, well, rumor has it that a blight is upon you, as darkspawn incursions from the south have grown in number. Lord of your town, Wolverton, for the winter, has left 2 weeks ago to join with the king's forces, leaving only a handful of men and his youngest son, Hartbert, in charge of the town. Well, people are rightfully scared. These are trying times, and, well, peace was only achieved rather recently in Ferelden's quite a long and bloody history. But you all find yourselves in different parts of town. I'm gonna start by pointing out, Mac, that you have not put your name in parentheses, and I will kill you.
I will do so immediately.
As we'll start out with Idalia. You are, well, fine. The day he finds you in, not exactly an alienage, because this is small of a town, but there definitely elves are still sort of segregated. How would you begin your morning?
Well, she's probably either preparing to chat with anyone else to see if there's anything that needs to get done, checking with everyone as a whole. I'm not too sure what season it is, but if things get bad, we gotta make sure everyone's on the same
I
page.
sure would like to help you with that, but I don't think fucking Ferelden gets mentioned in seasons in the game, I'll be honest.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm just gonna be nice and assume, based on the weather, that it's like late spring.
Gotcha.
So it's the weather is pleasant.
Okay. Yeah, she'll probably be chatting with her neighbors, seeing if there's anything they need or anything she needs to try to get for them, essentially. It'll be hard to find. Making sure everyone's okay.
As, yeah, you kind of start making your way around town, and, well, there's seems to be quiet this morning. You chat maybe with a couple of your neighbors, but there's nothing specifically that demands your immediate urgent attention.
That's a relief at the very least. If there's nothing else that needs her attention right now, I'm not too sure if she has work outside of that. But if that's not the case, she would probably go home, prepare for any like lunches or foods, but mostly just waiting for time to pass.
We'll move on, and well, somewhere else in town. Chantry. Job begins as early as the sunrise, revered mother. As Alora, you have in fact, well, the villagers have begun calling you and rightfully so, the youngest ever appointed revered mother. So I don't think you have any illusions. The fact that this town has never had a very strong chantry presence, maybe unlike other places. It's always been quite a token service. The Lord and his family were never the most devout and pious of people. They never really bothered too much with either giving you funds or helping out. So it's been mostly left to you, the rest of your brothers and sisters here of the clergy, which are quite few in number, only a handful of sisters and, well, about 5 Templars. Do you have anything you want to do in the morning or as the day progresses?
Matt's just finished praying and just wandering around and see if anyone needs help.
Well, nothing out of the ordinary at the very least. Well, for you, Theodore, well, most of the guards have left. Right now, there's about 10 guards left in town, and you and your other 4 Templars. You will be greeted in the morning by the remaining captain of the guard, a young man. Where would he find you?
Like any pious individual, probably at the chantry.
Yeah, as name generator, give me something good or there we go. Does have actually good name. As Gerald approaches you. Would Theodore even be a knight? Do you have any official titles?
No. And he said, and actually, no, the official title would still be technically Knight Templar, but he would just called Templars. To every Templar is technically, I think, a knight.
About to say. Good point.
But it's not a proper knight, like acknowledged by most. Just
Yeah,
the official
you're-
title. The Templar is basically like base soldier.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're like actual. That's why I asked if you're like actual nobility, but no.
No, no.
Good morning, Theodore.
Do you as well, Gerald?
I'm gonna have to request a favor out of you. I believe this may fall into your expertise. Given the Lord left me with very few men, I was hoping you would lend your services for a bit of patrol duty. I need someone to keep an eye out, especially on the north. Keep the road clear to the Imperial Highway.
So no, fear or not, fear or not. My first time assisting local law enforcement, and the makers sent us here to help. Not like the Chantry will exactly miss me being part of the furniture.
He'll kind of chuckle and say, well, don't have to worry right now. The fighting should be done soon, and we'll have the men back week or two.
And Drasty be with the listen. Nobody knows.
You're you can are you taking, probably you could take like 3, depending on if you think you're fine, you can take 2. That would be the minimum recommended. Leave like 2 more Templars to be here in case something happens.
Yeah, you probably take only you only take 2 with the. I think it'll be enough for a simple patrol. And then leave 3 Templars behind at the Chantry.
Yeah, as you leave a message for the revered mother, as take your leave early in the day, as you begin to move out of town. As there are a bunch of country roads, and the one that Gerald is sort of concerned about is the one leading to like the vast Imperial Highway, which is how most of the big merchants used to come into town, and well, kind of vital to local trade. So while he can't defend the other roads, this one is the most important. Yeah, you'll head out on patrol. As I'll say this, Idalia, you will see them leaving through the main gate.
Yeah, she probably just takes note of it, but I don't think they would answer her questions if she had any.
Fuck off, knife here.
I can hear the slur from his mind's eye.
Yeah. As Theodore, you brave the country road. As you walk for about an hour. You will reach the highway. There's something you see. That's immediately like you see this marching army that's just like kind of one like is clearly marching up north using the road. And from most of the banners, assume you would be familiar with basic Ferelden politics at this point.
Yeah, he was here for a while.
So yeah, you would realize that this is in fact Terran Logain's army, at least most of it, and it's just marching up north. You're pretty sure they should be down south fighting.
What if they won? Because they are pretty orderly. They are pretty
Yes.
orderly. They're not
They-
like defeated. They just won, right?
They're orderly. They look quite unharmed. There's no sign. There's no sign that they're carrying wounded with them.
Maybe the rumors that this wasn't the Blight was correct. Maybe this is just a really big Darkspawn incursion.
You know, yeah, that must be it. I'm not sure if you listen. You
Not
can
sure if you-
always once stop a soldier. You can roll me a gather information roll.
Yeah, listen. They're not that busy. Yeah, listen. I said he will ask me about the Battle of Ostergard. How that went.
Yeah, give me gather information.
No, I don't have anything that helps me here now. Listen.
A strong hit. Yeah, you see, you pull one of the soldiers kind of walking by. Second. Mental math. The kind of like stops, looks at you, and says, "Day to you, Templars. How can I help you?"
Praise be, how'd the Battle at Ostergard go?
He like his face fucking sours completely. Guess the news hasn't reached you yet here. It's not good. Probably the Terran will send official reports soon, but had to pull out as many as we could to save them. The Ostergard was lost. Been marching for 8 days straight.
As even Theodore's stern outlook kind of changed, as he was also probably on this ain't the real Blight copium before, but this is.
Hey, listen, no Archdeacon was spotted. I don't know.
There was no dragon. As he'd say, he could preserve us all.
So, kind of give you a nod and say, good luck to you.
Yeah, Theodore Patrols needs to head back to inform the region and Geralt and the crew.
Yeah, you see there, it's not just his army though. You see a bunch of other, it's smaller groups, right? But definitely recognizable, like other small bands that are clearly following suit. As Theodore, you realize there's a couple of other settlements on the way here. And I think this one would be familiar to you because Lothering is basically a neighbor. You recognize their sigil marching alongside, and there's like one or two other local lords that also seem to have rounded up their forces and they're leaving. They're all marching north, Theodore. You realize the way let me finish, please. The way the soldier was talking, they do seem to well, they do seem to be taking all the remaining forces and moving up north. Which means they're surrendering a lot of fucking ground. Most likely the entire, like, southern part of the lowlands. And maybe part of the hinterlands as well. Fortunately, you do not see your lord's forces marching with them.
Yeah, he'll quickly take a. Seeing all that, a council needs to be convened. I think at the big house.
You'll walk back, herd haste. Who you go in and who do you report to first?
First, Geralt. Hopefully, when there's no other guard nearby, but there aren't too many of them anyway. So he's
There's
probably
literally
alone.
there's 10 guards with him in town. So
Luckily, he'll be alone, out of earshot of every civilian.
yeah, he'll be waiting by the north gate. He's kind of sees you kind of hurrying back. It's like, all right, you're back a bit early.
Bring grand tidings, I think. The region needs to be informed.
What's happened?
Ostagar was lost. I spoke to the soldiers, the ants were retreating. I did not spot the kings amongst them.
Right. What they mention anything about Lord Winter? Sons?
As he simply shakes his head, I did not see the banners.
Maker. Must report to. I see like grimaces a bit when it dawns on him as well who's left in charge.
Yeah, Fear also is not there. We're like, I assume the looks we're fucked, dude.
All right. We need to keep calm about this. Theodore, I want you to round up all your men and have them patrol the nearby roads, go to villages, see if they seen anyone that might be survivors incoming, and we need to spread the word around. Grab a couple of young boys in town, have them help you out with this.
We need to organize it. This is a crisis management mode. Sadly, fuck apostate hunting right now. We need to deal with the blighted incoming.
Yeah. Listen. Head back. Are you gonna inform your revered mother about this?
Sorry, I need to talk real quick.
Well, then I will switch scenes as Idalia. I assume you're all keeping an eye on things, right?
Yeah, definitely.
As you will see the captain of the guard is approaching your street with quite a worried look.
Yeah, she would probably try to intercept him at the very least, or, Captain, is everything well?
No. I need your help with this one.
Of course.
She like kind of drags you a bit off to the side, says, Theodore sent him on a patrol up north to try and ensure the road was kept clean. He encountered a marching army with news from Ostagar. They lost.
Oh. And our Lord, has he returned?
There's no news, which is why I need you to find me some of your young folks who can run and start spreading the news to the surrounding villages. I want word set out. I want the word set out and see if they find any survivors. I'm just hoping they've managed to get away from the battle and are just making their way slower.
Very well. How far would the nearest villages be? Would it be days away, Grunt, or anything like that?
No, unfortunately, Red Ferelden is small.
Oh, okay.
Like the nearest village is about like an hour or so walk. Well, depending on
Yeah.
depending on how. Listen, I'm saying an hour's walk. Actually, I'll be bullshit. Give me a second. Actually, it would be like more like 3 to 4 hours walk. I have
Okay,
to
gotcha.
adjust my mind to think in fucking miles, not kilometers. As yeah, like the nearest nearby villages are about like 10-ish miles away.
Gotcha. Very
I'll
well.
say
I'll
because
prepare supply.
technically, because I did
Mm.
try and map this out. So technically, if you use the Imperial Road, you can get to Ostergar in about a week from this town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, Ferelden is not that big, but unfortunately, it's not a giant, vast, open plain. It's quite densely
yeah.
populated.
I remember the map sequence. She nods. I'll prepare some supplies for them and make sure to pass the news along. Are there going to be dark spawn?
I hope not yet at the very least. But I don't want to think about that. Like he is clearly like trying to sort of not spiral.
At the very least, take heart, Captain. We have hopefully news to prepare, and I'm sure the local lord, whatever news he decides, will be good.
There's a problem. Horde is gone. We're left with like kind of like says it very like through gritted teeth. Left with young boy Harpert.
Yes. And not only just that, he will be told that his family will be gone. I'm sure that'll be a blow. Whatever happens, I'm sure the local lord will rely on you to help him in the coming days.
Would just be safer to go up north with the rest of the army.
The army, is it just Oscar's forces, or?
I don't ask for too many details. Not sure exactly. But if let's not think about that. Send your people out. I want every settlement within a 20-mile range. Know about well, keep their eyes out and make or preserve us. Prepare however they can.
May you watch over us all. She nods and begins to let everyone know. And if she can, I'm not too sure how much access to supplies she would have, but food for the runners. I know. I still have to ask. Whatever I can scrounge up.
Look at this knife here. And how much of need trying to take from us.
Can I get it from my pantry, Dale?
Some you have some like a grain, I guess. some
Yeah.
shitty bread,
Some cheeses, you know.
Stale bread. It's a bit moldy.
Yeah, no. Theodore, you'll walk into the chantry. You'll have to inform the revered mother what's going on.
Yeah. As you approach young, oh god, you think, oh, this is the worst time for someone like Alora to come into place. Oh god. Miss Blackburn's a good woman, but yeah, this might be this, if only we had someone more seasoned here. And you will try to catch her for now, but alone to spread the immediate panic, but it'll come like 2 hours later. But at least in this hour.
Yeah, Elora, you're in the study room as Theodore walks in, looking quite grim.
Good day, Theodore. Why is that grim face?
I bring grim tidings, mother.
Okay, speak.
The King's banners at Ostagar were defeated.
Oh dear.
I've spoken with Geralt and we're organizing every year a impromptu task force of young able-bodied men to be sent out to the surrounding areas to look for any survivors of the Winter Banner, including the noble.
So the Lord and his son did not return.
I did not spot them immediately. I've only recognized one banner, that of Tyrion Lorgain, that was under that read in orderly fashion. The rest looked a bit more splintered. Perhaps he's in the neighboring villages, the forests. That remains to be seen.
Okay, yeah, we need to be on the lookout for them. They might still be out there.
If we see my lady, I'll begin organizing the couriers as if Dan Fear will just leave to quickly grab some initiators. Initiate, buddy, you are being drafted. Some young initiates.
You, like I said, you have like about, like, I think totally probably around 10 people. Between like the brothers and sisters. Plus your 4 Templars. Now, good thing about your 4 guys is they are in fact trained soldiers. Like these are like much more disciplined, much better physical condition. So you can send them out as well.
We need every hand on deck, boys.
Yeah. Because I will use medieval logic and assume those peasants are not literate in this land. Although, given this is Dragon Age, Red, feel free to contradict me, but I don't think literacy is very high, is it?
There's no school, but the Chantry is willing to teach those in need, but it all depends if the Chantry is nice if they give a fuck, basically. Because I'm even not sure if Adalia would have access to reading materials or know how to read or be very slow reader at that. It really comes down to your local church being the education force in Ferelden for peasants at the very least.
Let me see what Reddit has to tell me about this.
Yeah, because in Dragon Age, the City Elf Origin, it's implied that the Chantry have visited the alienage and helped out and be there to like teach them and do certain things, but it really does depend on your lord, your Chantry, and if
yeah, but it's in Denerim. Like I assume, in Denerim, but in the countryside, I feel like
it really is. Yeah, up to you. Yeah,
would be not.
Would the Chantry be nice enough? Mm-hmm.
Like it's high. Like literacy rate. I assume it's higher than actual medieval history, but I don't think it's about 50% of the population. I don't know.
It's probably is like Denerim.
Yeah.
And like maybe Redcliffe as well. Not the Ban Wolverton.
So yeah, listen. It's pointless to write letters as you'll just send these people out with the news. As guards, Templars, and whoever is fit enough to be able to make, because The guard captain doesn't want to just hit the literally next door villages. He wants you to spread the word further, even to like neighboring bands. So this is most likely about a day's journey. They might come back tomorrow because they're not going to travel during the night, as they're just kind of like spread out. But yeah, as after you get those affairs in order, I'm not sure there's anything any of you want to.
I think Adalia would try to talk to everyone to calm them down and make sure everyone's aware of what's going on and just keep together, essentially warnings and stuff for her people.
Now listen.
Yeah.
No, given these desperate times,
Mm-hmm.
know that if it comes down, push comes to shove, your little Elvoin neighborhood's gonna get fucking wrecked. From
Yeah, she
supply
does.
rationing to medical care to everything. So you're contributing to this. Get early on the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe secure a bit of aid because Gerald did make a good point. Although while he is terrified that Harpert is weak little baby, weak little baby means you could probably leverage something from the negotiations.
Of course. The question I have for you was, would Adalia have access to even go to the Lord's castle to even ask for that type of audience?
Castle, there's no castle. It's a
Eh.
small manor.
Just a big house.
It's a big house compared to mine, we'll say
Yes.
for sure.
Well, who's gonna stop you? All the guards are out.
True. Brave and bold moves are what it's called for, Grunt. You're right. You're absolutely right. Well, she's gonna, whatever needs to get done, she's gonna go off and see if she gets there to talk with Lord Horbert. Harpert, Jesus.
I'm gonna say if you call him Horport, I don't think it's gonna work out for you.
Yeah.
As you walk in, you will see that there is an unfamiliar man, sort of looks young, but you don't recognize him. You don't think he's one of the villagers, as he is standing in like the main hall of the Lord, as Artbert is actually sitting on his father's chair as he's reading a letter. He comes sort of... The captain of the guard is here as well, and he's gonna gesture for him. Give this man a warm meal and a drink, and then I'll send my reply to the Tern. As Gerald nods and says, yes, my lord, and will escort the man out before Hartbert notices you in the room. Sort of kind of gestures for you to walk up closer. As
She does.
yeah, you can see him, sort of his frail body sitting on the chair as the cane sort of rests next to him.
She does. Presumably, I presume she has to bow and things like that, as the proper etiquette demands.
It's up to you if you
Someone
want
in
to
her
follow
station.
proper etiquette, but I'll say this, you probably have never like really interacted with this guy. It's mostly his father you've had to deal with. And you haven't really seen him at court or anything. He is usually kept hidden away. So it's actually a bit like, it's very weird to see him here. He says, how can I help you, Idalia?
Hello, my lord. She does she does the bow. Like I said, regardless of whoever he is the one in charge.
Sort of waves you off and says, I don't think I'm going to stand on ceremony right now.
Yes, first I want to say I'm sorry for. Well, I'm sorry, sir, my lord. And I know this is not the best of times with things being so chaotic, but I had to speak with you immediately. With the news traveling as fast as it is going to be traveling, and with the implications of those, Oscar being lost and our forces being so diminished, I have concerned for what will happen for those who are a little bit outside of the city's purview.
Speak your mind.
Very well. It's
Second.
Right, yeah.
Second.
My internet was dying out on me. Time to switch networks. Hopefully this will be more stable. Yeah, the last thing I said was speak your mind, and then it kind of zoned out for me. So if you mind repeating that.
Gotcha. As you know, I understand that things will be difficult in the next coming months. Not just with your new station, but whatever comes with the loss of Oscar. And I'll be honest, my lord, I have concerns for my people. We are not the ones people usually think of when crises happen, and often are left forgotten, if that is the case as well. I'm hoping to stop that before that happens.
Understandable. Still haven't said what you need out of me. You are merely being quite polite about it.
Yes. Food rationing. I assume we will have to prepare for hard times. I would like to ensure my people will have resources, if that's the case. Mainly, like I said, shelter and food. Or if that is the case, work, so we ensure we have that as well. I understand that nothing can be given for free here. I'd rather not also be forgotten.
Dahlia. What's my name?
Hartbert Winters, Lord Winter.
The ban of Wolverton. Your people not part this town.
Grunt, before I answer, how is the previous Lord Winter's relationship with Adalia's people? Like, is it the same, or is it or does he have a more distance?
Well,
in
listen,
regard to
it's
that?
not like he was a bit of a rules stickler, right?
Mhm.
A decent reputation, like a conservative. Like there's no progressive reforms with him regarding Euro folks, but he's not like he's not allowing people to just come in and fucking steal your kids in the night either.
Yeah,
So not the best,
Which-
not the worst either. It's like meh.
she's just status quo, essentially.
Yes, of like I don't
Okay,
really give a shit about you.
Yeah, I got you. Because I presume Adalia has never been in this fucking manner ever. So okay.
No, I mean, listen, you probably have been
Mhm.
here again. You probably have been here a couple of times. Again, interacting
Mhm.
with his father, just never with him. You have no idea about. You only heard rumors about this guy that he is sickly, he is sort of unpleasant. There's only been like
Mhm.
bad rumors about him.
Gotcha.
Like he is, you know for a fact he's not fucking popular. Sounds
Okay. She will try not to look aggressive or mostly make herself look humble. I do not mean to be rude, my lord, but we may be called your people, but does that mean that we have the same equal opportunities as everyone here? And even your father kept the same as anyone else, any other human would.
well aware of that. I'm not my father. I as long as I'm in charge, you can rest assured that your folks will be given the same treatment as everyone else.
Thank you, my lord. That is relieving to hear.
You do understand that townsfolk, most of them would rather stone me to death than see me sit here.
I've heard the rumors, my lord.
He'll kind of like nod.
I can only say this, my lord, speaking from someone of my low station, but people will always underestimate you no matter what you do. The only thing you can do is prove them wrong. And based on our conversation, I believe that you will.
Oh, right now people are shocked and terrified. Like gestures to the letter. This is a letter from Terran Logain himself, informing me of the events that happened at Ostrigar. Grey Wardens are now enemies of the state, according to him. Blames them for the death of the king and the loss of many.
I cannot speak on what happened on Asgard. I'm sure the Terran speaks of wise words.
It's irrelevant. They're wise or not. Means that future of this land is, well, there might not be much of a future. Civil war is on the horizon, even if we survive the incoming paint from the south.
What if the king? No one's mentioned that.
King is dead.
I see.
I received word that the other local bands have also taken whatever remaining men they have, moving up north. Some of them to Southreach, others all the way to Denerim. They're all
What are the
fleeing.
people?
Think they care much.
I ask what you intend to do, my lord.
You don't see me packing.
Adalia nods. I cannot presume we could even marching along the roads, even with the small forces we have, would just be dangerous.
Well, that's why they sent word to the villages, warning them. Not sure how the Darkspawn fight, but we'll know when the time is upon us. Have more likely than not influx of refugees. I need something else.
What would that be, my lord?
I don't You saw how my own captain of the guard looked at me. It's a look I'm very familiar with. I need people I can rely on, Idalia. I want you to journey to the outlying villages, to Lodering, wherever else you see fit. Bring me all the elves you think you can trust.
I see. That could. I will be honest, my lord, that could put you in further danger with the townsfolk.
Good. I'm already in danger. He like kind of gets up and sort of like relies on his cane to walk up to you, and he'll hand you this like keychain. This unlocks the armory. It's not much, but swords, shields. Nobody's paying attention right now. Have your people get these weapons out. Stash them away for further use. You'll be arming your own people for the first time. Need new town guard.
Of course, my lord, as you command. I will also ask something as well. Armies and weapons and shields are, I understand, important, but my people will not survive if we don't have food or water. In my absence, I want to ensure that they are taken care of.
Well, now, listen, I'm gonna say this. Luckily, water, as the water situation you're covered. There's Wolverton is sort of stacked in between like two tributaries to the Dracon. But yeah, I still kind of like look at that and say, food will problem for everyone. Should instead be the ones who get to ration it properly.
She nods as well. A bit in disbelief, but she nods.
Listen, if you want, you can give me a secure an advantage with wits if you're trying to like kind of gleam. What the fuck is this madman thinking?
Yeah. You said secure advantage with what?
Wits.
Wits. Where are you? Wits. Big money. Damn. We can't. Still.
Listen. Fucking weird, but you feel like this is not like this hasn't been a spur of the moment kind of thing. It seems like he has thought about things like this. It seems very planned. He seems very like in control.
Yeah, that's probably why she's going along with it, because this doesn't seem to be fumbling. This seems to be a plan he's already written out before. As she nods, I've seen you've given much thought, my lord.
Hey, listen. Family leaves for battle. Possibility of them dying will always be taken into account. I did not expect the rest of this disaster, but I'll say that's something else, Dahlia. This man looks completely unbothered that his family might be dead. He's like,
Listen,
You
I think
thought he
Adalia has a
might,
good
he may
idea
have
why.
been, yeah, he may have been in mourning. Like, he doesn't seem to give a shit.
She's not gonna call him out about his grief right now. She did come here just to try to secure the bag for her people, so she's not gonna. Like, hey, why aren't you crying a bit more about your
Listen,
dead
not only
family?
is it seems like he plans on making your people the next cornerstone of his administration.
Hey, hopefully we get something out of this at the very least, and not being used and tossed aside.
Yeah. Well, who can toss you aside when you're the one holding the sword?
That's also true. That's also true. This is
Or
a
are
gamble,
you?
right?
Also, what sword? You can't hold a sword, Harper. You're weak.
Listen, we'll hold a support for him. It's fine. Is there anything else you wish me to do?
Have your people report to you, and then towards me. Trust anyone else right now.
Very well then. It should be done quickly and discreetly.
Thank you.
And she gives a bit of a proper goodbye as she prepares to do the task at hand, preparing her people, letting them know, getting the weapons, and beginning her own trip.
Yep. As at the Chantry, Theodore, Laura, Gerald walks in and say, "Revered Mother, Theodore, the Lord has requested your presence. There have a messenger from the Terran has arrived. Don't know exactly what the contents of that message were, but by the look of the young lord, I don't think it's good news."
We will be on our way. Thank you, Gerald.
Nod. Take his leave. Unless there's anything you two want to discuss before you meet the Lord.
Let's develop a situation. I think we need intel right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, you walk and he's indeed sitting on his father's chair. He kind of looks at you two walking. Greetings, revered mother. Theodore,
Greetings to you as well, Lord.
I have received a message from the Terran. More details from Ostagar. King is dead. Quite a lot of the army with him. According to the Terran's reports, it seems that Grey Wardens deluded the king into reckless action, getting him killed beside many of our other lords. Most of the army was decimated in the aftermath.
Do you have any information on your family?
No.
So what do you want us to do?
Here's that Ban of Lothering, Ban of Affunglen. Everyone else south of Ulfenglen is either moved north soon. Southhorn Hills will be abandoned. Most likely, Darkspawn will be killing everything in their path. This letter offers certain people safe harbor. If you wish to leave for Denerim or maybe Southreach to the north.
I will stay with my people. What about you, my lord? I mean, you should be safe. Shouldn't you go up north?
Never been much of a walker.
I mean, we can definitely find a solution for that.
Not leaving revered mother.
As you wish.
You and your Templars will be staying. I believe might need their strength of arms. They're the most competent fighters in town.
They surely are.
Gerald informed me that you sent them to warn the villagers, the countryside. They've returned back. I have a important mission for them. I want them deployed Souththorn Hills, keeping an eye for any news of Darkspawn.
As as I say, there will not, of course, not winter. For first, I'm probably addressing him as a lord, because technically, right now, he doesn't believe Sigismund or Daddy is alive.
The castle at Langhope, Southern Hills, is maybe the bulwark of this region. I need you to go there and see what the Lord has planned, or also fleeing up north and abandoning everything. You would know that that's calculations here. That's about a castle that's like 50 miles walking distance.
I see you, Mr. Apostate, sending the Templars away for you to do your demon magic. You fucking motherfucker. I know you. It's just, let me put the Dokes image here. I see you, Maleficar.
Can't believe it.
But yeah, Theodore will not. This is not. Sadly, I don't have it. I can't execute it.
Well, listen,
As if-
Theodore, it's the revered mother that has the authority, not the Lord.
I'm gonna. It's not the boy the revered mother, but Theodore's like, this is a military situation and the law ain't built for this unless she directly contradicts the Lord's order, which right now she is not.
The young Lord is even younger than the revered mother, Theodore. The world is in fact falling apart.
Well, right now there's only Geralt, the other authority figure here.
Yes.
Right now, it's
Absolutely.
listen. Right now he likes Alora, but Alora is not a military leader. Okay, this guy isn't too bad. I guess at least he's a lord.
Yes, although I would not. Of course, my lord. We will do as you wish.
Good. There's nothing else. Must write a response to the Terran. He will pick himself up as he like limps away on the cane to a study area.
As Theodore, as he leaves, like as they walk out, Theodore audibly sighs. Not many people will follow the young Lord Winter compared to his father and brother.
I would say he has two brothers. It's actually two brothers, both more competent than him.
Yeah.
There's Marcus, the sort of who resembles their father mostly in his sort of more noble manner and very like cold and detached. And then there's Sigmund, who is the man of the people.
If only we had Sigmund here, he would. Man, if only we had Sigmund here to rile the people. God damn it.
You can read this in the fucking entry about their family on the post.
If we're going to organize the men, I think you need to help the flock and guide them, Mother. Dark tidings are approaching Oda's land.
Yes. I will prepare, yes. And help them. You got any advice? I mean, you've been longer at this job than I have.
I have faith in Andraste. I have faith in the Maker. May he preserve us all.
To our maker. Yes.
And yeah, Theodore will not speak many words, as right now it's a sour mood beyond that. Listen, Theodore is calm, but he's kind of compartmentalizing right now. The fact that we're fucking cooked as a military man.
Yeah, you can see Alora is a bit nervous, but she's trying to keep her cool.
Yeah, listen. Tomorrow your men should return and take your leave.
Sounds good to me.
As well, Idalia, you'll probably also have to take your leave to start getting more elves here. Offering them well, honestly, fucking the implication was whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, she would try to prepare.
Yeah, because if you check the armory, there's also some money left there. There's weapons, arms. It's
Yeah,
nice.
gonna take the bat. Yeah, yeah. Gonna take some of that money, some arms, get her people and tell them the score of keeping that stuff hidden.
Are you gonna inform the people here in the elves here in town about the plan, or are gonna keep it secret for a bit?
She would inform them that the local lord has seen fit to ensure that we're safe and that we're gonna be okay. That it's gonna be, yeah. She wouldn't. She'd deal like half the truth essentially. because she is gonna be gone as well, and she has to prepare someone to take her spot while she's
Give
out
me
of
a
town.
second. I need a spunky young elf. Fortunately, I have some evil looking ass elves. I'm sure
Mhm.
of them fit the Dragon Age aesthetic.
Mm.
I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna use this because she has a hood, so you
Mm.
don't have to see the ears. Uh, if the name generator is as good as the elves. Uh, okay. As a listen, you gather. Listen, you probably have a large gathering in your house, as everyone's kind of crowded, because the young folk were mostly already sent out, sort of to spread
Yeah.
information around. So it's mostly the elders, and well, to sort of relay this information, you know the young elven lady. She is she's much younger than you. Uh,
Mm.
Probably around fucking 16 or something like that. And listen, you know she has the reputation of a bit of a troublemaker. She has a reputation that she sneaks into the fucking lord's manor, steals food. There's been like some scandals in the past with her.
Gotcha.
And you realize when you see her there that she in fact did hide from the people saying, "Hey, elves, go and warn the surrounding villages," just so she didn't have to do the work.
I gotcha. I gotcha.
Speak, and you could finish your sort of information dump on them. She kind of like crosses her arms and will actually speak a bit out loud. I don't believe that. Do you believe that? Honestly?
Calvin, I see someone has decided to join us instead of doing their other duties at the very.
I was sleeping
Well-
when you were looking around. My problem, you couldn't find me.
Mm-hmm. Well, speak your mind, child. Come a little closer. I can't hear you when you're in the back.
Pushes past like two elderly men. Says, I don't. What actual guarantee do you have that it will be safe? Because if at any point we need to leave and move north, it should be now when the roads are still somewhat not completely plagued by bandits. If we move with the army, we're gonna be able to be sort of safe next to it, right?
Okay. That is a possibility. You're not wrong, Calvin. Let's say we get there and they decide to turn us away. What then? Or if the army decides they do not wish to have us follow them, or if many of us get sick and die, do you think they will care of our safety in comparison to their own? Do you think they will let us carry weapons with us, food, supplies, or they will take it for themselves to ensure that they make it to their destination first?
I think this is our perfect opportunity to leave and make for the Brazilian forest.
Do you know how to scavenge in the forest? What happens if you get sick or eat the wrong berries?
I can
happens?
survive in the hills. I've been out a couple of times.
Yes, you can probably survive in the hills, but our elders are young. What happens if the dark spawn spread out? Wolves, bandits, other things.
Listen, we'll just get the Dalish to help.
The Dalish aren't known to forget a hand for everyone who comes across them. if we're lucky and find a Dalish who's willing to help. And that's only if they're willing to let us even talk with them. They will also be dealing with their own situation once I'm sure they're aware of how badly things will get. And they are a small band of roving tribesmen.
Yeah, but there are kinsmen, right? They'll probably like help us out.
Italia gives like a sad smile. They are our kinsmen at that, but there's only so far and so few that love can go for new people who enter their territory looking for help. These are all good points, Colwyn. But there's no guarantee for safety for everyone if that's the case. Not for our elderly, not for our sick. And definitely not when Darkspawn may be coming about.
You need to give me a secure nod.
Actually, there is I think compel. It's like the hard one.
Yeah.
So for
Yeah.
information.
That's what I was looking. Yeah, give me a compel.
It's
Gotcha.
very rarely in these
And-
games.
Yeah, you get the +1 because she's part of your like elven community. Part of your
Gotcha.
clan.
Would that be hearts or I assume hearts?
Absolutely.
Okay.
As yeah, you can take your momentum. And she's sort of like
Yeah, got it.
kind of like looks a bit deflated as no, listen, she may like think highly of herself, but no, she's never actually like fucking gone into the forest for more than like she always like in the surrounding area. She's never actually been in the forest, and she is a very arrogant child.
Yeah. Adalia will put her hand on her shoulder if she allows, of course.
Yeah.
I understand that this will be a difficult and scary time, which is why we'll need people like you in the coming days, Colin. I'm going to be gone for a few days, so I need someone to keep an eye on the village, on our people, to ensure that nothing bad happens, or at the very least, warn us if something bad happens. Can you do that for me?
She'll smile and nod. Yeah, no,
She nods as she looks at the group as a whole. The next few days will be terrifying and unknown. We cannot ensure that all of us will survive it, but we will do our best to do it together.
Actually, you said you had a picture. Send me a picture of your aunt.
Will do. Give me 1 second.
And outsource sometimes my NPC picture finding.
you gotta outsource it sometimes, Grunt. It's the only way. And I'll give you her name.
But yeah, no, the Dalish are like, what? You came here? You're not my fucking people. Get the fuck out.
Yeah. Even if you do meet someone who's willing to take you, they can't take all of us, and they don't probably have enough resources for everybody.
They don't have enough resources. Last thing I remember, the Dalish aren't very friendly to like city elves. They're like
They
fuck,
seem to be collaborators.
Yeah.
Because the Dalish group you meet in the other game or in the origin game are like nice about it, but yeah, it really depends on what tribe you go to. It changes from village to village. Tribesman to tribesman, sorry. So some Dalish are cool, and some Dalish is like, get them the fuck out of here. They're flat ears. How dare they let their lives be like this?
Fucking Quislings over here.
They're like, now that you need us, now you come to us. Earlier, you were more than welcome to co-work with our enslavers.
Listen, man, I need it. You guys don't have like toilet paper out there. I can't do that.
But yeah, your aunt's gonna take a step forward and says, where exactly are you leaving for?
Lord Winter has asked me with a task to go and find other elves, other abandoned villages, those who will need help as well, and bring them here.
Seems we'll have food problems as is. How is this gonna help?
I know. And it is something we'll have to deal with as well. But I can't just abandon others out there. And the fact of the matter that we need more than just food. If the Darkspawn are coming, or even if bandits or those who wish to besiege after the local lords abandon them as well, we need to have the bodies, the means to protect ourselves. I would not be able to live myself if I
A couple
If I
of
could bring a-
confused glances. You're like another old elder elf. Say,
Hmm.
implying that you will be. You bring people here to pick up arms, organizing a militia, Idalia.
I don't
Surely
know
the
what's
Lord would
going-
never allow such a thing.
Lord is how I get. She told them about the weapons, right? Or she has, or did she only bring a few for?
I
I'm not
assume
gonna
you
ask.
didn't. That's why because you said you're gonna keep certain things secret. I assume the mission to organize the Elven militia was part of the secrets.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
I assume you just
she
told
will-
him, hey, the king died, Ostergar's fucked, the armies are moving north, we're being like sort of abandoned. The Lord is staying here though and wants to sort of make this work for us.
Gotcha. I'll be honest. I am afraid. Afraid when Darkspawn may come upon us. I'm afraid that a large number of the armies of the South have left, and what that means for us. I'm not saying we go into war with our own countrymen, but Darkspawn do not care for kin and folk. We've heard the stories. They are monsters and evil incarnate. And I will not let our people be left on the wayside to just fend for themselves with nothing.
You'll nod as there's a couple more people who sort of nod in agreement. Right. Take care then out there.
I will. And take care of each other while I'm gone. I'll hopefully be back soon. Yeah, she'll probably say goodbye. I think it's more of a close family thing than anything else. She will prepare for her thing, making sure everyone can sustain without her.
Yeah. As you're getting your bags ready to your aunt's gonna knock on your door and says, "Believe the Lord is here to see you."
What?
She has the same shocked look on her face.
Very well. She kind of like hurries along as she goes out to go speak with him.
Yeah, you can see him just kind of like leaning on the cane in front of your house as a couple of people kind of glancing very sheepishly out the windows from the surrounding houses. I was hoping to catch you before you left.
I'm sorry, my lord. I could have come to you if that was the case. I didn't.
Fortunately,
Would you like?
messengers are better off sent into the countryside right now.
Yes. Can I offer you some water at the very least? Some bread.
Need to leave, so I won't keep you too long. I've spoken to the revered mother, and I will sending the Templars to the south. The only castle in the region standing between us and the Darkspawn. It will take them about a few days to get there. Give you plenty of time. Hopefully get to Lodering and back and make a few stops on the way.
I see. Well, my lord. I know we have to move quickly, but there's still possibly danger of wrangling bandits and those who are coming back from Oscar who may be in at least in happy mood. Are you sure it's okay to leave so unguarded?
There's still Captain Gerald and his men.
Very well, that is true.
The bandits They right now targeting the roads. Still have our town walls to keep us safe inside. I'm gonna take this as he hands you a pouch.
What is it?
Money. I need you to... Well, this will be quite useless soon. Might as well spend it now. Pay whoever you have to. Guards, criers, beggars. Bandits harass you. Pay them off. There's about 20 sovereigns.
This is a
This
large
is
amount of money, my lord.
necessary. So that people know they're not just desperate and poor. Plus, Idalia, you know, gonna be able to feed people with coins coming months.
Yes. I know. If I can, may I buy, also use it to buy food supplies if I can get it here.
Sure, you let the traders know on the way that there's a place willing to buy their product at higher rates than usual.
Okay. I will pass along the message and do what you say. This is... I have a feeling this is not going to be a very fun time.
Next week is critical.
Very well. But I won't delay. Thank you, my lord. I'm not too sure exactly what plans you have, but thank you for not abandoning my people.
Don't thank me. You're the ones who have to pull us through. Take care.
Luna Valiant. Yeah, she nods as she prepares to go. One last goodbye.
Yeah, he'll slowly walk away. You see from one of the windows, Calvin's kind of playing with a rock, contemplating if you should throw it or not.
The look Adalia gives her, no.
Kind of like nod, looking a bit disappointed.
When I said keep an eye out, not cause more trouble.
But yeah, no, listen. As I'm gonna take a short 10-minute break. I'll be right back.
This is in fact, let me post another fucking text or give about dogs.
Listen, who's to say he's not just using he's not really using the elves for his own means to ensure his plans are enacted, right? It's just
I know,
he actually cares.
I know you are Maleficent, you asshole. I can't prove it yet. I can't legally execute you.
He's outside every window, just like I know it. In my heart, I know.
I know your blood mate, you fucking filthy apostate.
Nothing's never meant to rule over man. He just starts punching whoever's in his face.
Listen, Theodore has in fact no faith in both leaders, right? He's thinking like, what of me and Geralt? Listen, Laura, you're a nice woman. You're a nice young woman.
I just want to see tomorrow's character the damn headpiece they have for Room Mothers. The silly little giant headpiece.
There are different ones, right? Or is it always the same?
It's different ones depending on your rank. This one's the
Oh.
highest hat. That's why it's the tallest.
Oh God. She's old.
She is. She is. This is what she looks like when you first meet her in the game. Dragon Age Origins.
Oh,
at
I see
timers.
her picture. Yes.
Yeah. Time weathers us all, you know?
Yeah. Back there, she was young and beautiful.
She's still beautiful. So
Sure. In her heart, yeah, sure.
It's a mature woman, you fucking girl, you little fucking young pup here.
I am sorry.
Fucking youngsters over here. A few wrinkles and they're like fucking zombies, I guess.
No. But she just like she could be.
Go on.
If you take some of their color, she could be a corpse. Like she does not look healthy.
She survived a couple blights tomorrow. She's been through trauma. Come on. That's gonna be you in the next 5 to 10 years.
Oh God.
The job is very demanding.
Yeah. I've learned that, yes. I've did my research.
You gotta tell who can get killed, who can die. Tell a couple verses, sit down, tell a couple more verses, abandon everyone else when you have to get out to save your own skin. It happens.
Oh, and I can can arrange marriages. I learned that as well.
Yes.
The happy things in life.
A few happy things.
Also, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's not evil, guys. I believe it. I have to believe it.
Oh, he's
Why would he be
definitely
evil?
He's evil.
No.
No, that's fine.
Hmm.
Sigmund, our noble hero, is running over here from Ostagar.
He's racing past everyone else.
Yeah.
He sees the Hawk family and says, I'll never see those bastards again. Tomorrow, you know what you have to do. You have to seduce the young lord. And then kill him.
I'm fine with killing him, yes.
Theodore's brain will break if I can do it. That's illegal. Mara, it's illegal.
Yes, I know. But in her heart, she's gonna kill him.
I wanted two, but like this. Go, come on now, calm down. I'm the Templar.
Listen, if Liliana
Yes.
could do it, I'm sure Tamara's character could do it too.
I mean, Theodore can try to deceive him and get into bed with him, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work out.
I did not reference that. That's an awkward maneuver. That's a very awkward maneuver.
It would be, yes.
That's kind of a.
It would be. But it would be funny.
See, there you go, Tamara. There you go.
I'm sorry, that's the painkillers talking.
The painkillers. What are you doing?
I'm sick.
Trying to make the choices for me. I just put you. I know you're not that level, but I just put you just come back to the game next and like, guys, what happened? What did I do?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I mixed the painkillers with drugs. Who knows?
Tamara, no.
Add some alcohol to it. Makes it perfect picture.
So it's just like I'm gambling and I'm winning every day.
Are you guys thinking about getting Bloodlines 2 when it comes out this week?
If anything,
Maybe.
I think I would buy it on sale.
No, I have no faith in that in the game.
Yeah. I've heard some things. This doesn't really look like it's gonna have a lot of RPG stuff, which is the one thing I would have enjoyed.
I will
I
only
might watch it.
Yeah, I'll watch someone play the story. The story is good. If not, I'll just. I don't care about it.
Yeah, I was also thinking about getting it on sale.
Let me know
I mean,
how it goes.
I read through some reviews. Some are better than expected, and some are worse than expected. So
Yeah.
it's mixed feelings.
It's one of those you gotta find the reviewer that you like and trust, whose interests align with yours, and see if they like it. That's the only way.
Yeah.
Or just wait till it comes out so you have more people who can talk about it. The first time a game ever comes out, it's too polarizing. Too many people either go in one extreme or the other with it, so it won't equal out until a little bit later.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I wish you could do more with the character creation, at the very least.
Yeah, it would be nice. I mean, comparing it to the Bloodline one, it's a yeah.
Yeah.
And comparing it to other games that are out last few years, it's just sad.
Yeah, the worst part is I really think it would have done better if it just had a different name. That's really all that it needed to really change, because it
Yes,
needed to be the best
absolutely,
Vampire
yeah.
game.
I mean, people are expecting it to be a sequel to the original, and it surely isn't.
It's not gonna live up to that, yeah.
Fuck, they had free development restarts. Like I get no faith.
Yes.
No faith.
I mean, I would have liked to know what the Thin Blood story would have been about.
Oh yeah, the original one. It had some
Yeah.
really interesting stuff that I think I would have been cool, like the whole starting as a Thin Blood, and I love the Rags the Richest story plots, and that definitely had all the key points.
Yes.
The worst part is this game doesn't do well. I have a feeling they won't make another VTM game for a very long time, or at least a main one, hopefully.
There are a lot of ETM games out there, Red. It's just that people don't know a lot of most of them.
Yeah, I'm more like this type of game, like action RPG or more RPG-ish, because I played the story ones, which are really great, but I want to make like my own character, do all that stuff like that in that format, but we won't have it in a very long time. Because I like Swan Song, but I know a lot of people did not like Swan Song, which for good reason, of course.
I'm back. Why don't you like Swan Song?
No, I said I do like Swan Song, but I know a lot of people don't for good reason.
It's true. It's true. VTM is just around the corner.
Yeah, the man was talking about it.
I'm sure it's gonna be a good, shittier Dishonored.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of Dishonored comparison too.
Why are you posting revered mother picture?
I was letting Tamara know about the possible hats and what happens when this job takes so much from you.
The hierarchy.
Yes, and listen, it's just like the real church. The more important you are, the bigger the hat is.
Absolutely.
And Divine has the biggest hat.
But yeah, as Dahlia, you will be off first. Let me see. Yeah, this would be a sojourn because you are sort of spending, well, not like a lot of time. This is gonna take you around a week. Sort of a week forward and a week back.
Gotcha.
So roll me a sojourn. A week ahead.
Yeah.
Listen. As you'll going by and stopping, making like short stops at a couple of villages. I think there's about give or take 4 actually, 5 to Lothering. How far are you gonna expand your search area?
Hmm. How far can I go? Can I just sorry, give me 1 second.
Up
Let
to
me
you.
look at a map.
You can keep pushing beyond Lothering if you want.
I think she'll push a little bit beyond Loathing, but she doesn't want to take too long because she only has a small time to what he told her.
So yeah, if you push beyond Lothering, that will probably cost you another day or 2
Mhm.
on top of everything. So instead of being gone for 2 weeks, you will be gone for like 2.5 weeks,
Gotcha.
almost 3 weeks. As listen, it's not looking fucking good. There's you can see refugees pouring from the south. You can see people sort of moving about. You'll hear all sorts of rumors. You'll hear that some shit is going down in Redcliffe. Arl Eamon is sick.
Mm.
It's seems like crises do tend to be piling on top. And as far as you can tell, most people are fleeing north. Of course, you'll have your share of bandits on the road and stuff like that. But listen, these people, you pay them and they tend to leave you alone for the most part. You're they're not gonna make too much fuss, as you are just a poor little elf. They don't know. You don't. They're like, that's such a small bag. Surely she can't have anything valuable.
Yeah.
You'll have to be. You'll also have to probably have to like venture off the beaten path to avoid some of the more nefarious groups. It's not a safe journey to say the least. So I'm gonna need a secure advantage with heart.
Ooh, okay, gotcha.
See how well you survive this affair. Look at that. You're able to talk your way out of many very precarious situations. As well, listen, spread the word and give people money that they would be able to pack up and leave you. Give a couple of nods to the merchants, as some of them might be redirected to Wolverton, as they're also just kind of taking their shit and leaving. Lothering has been completely fucking abandoned. There's only the Chantry and its Templars that are trying to maintain a semblance of order there.
Mm.
The rest of the villages are just left to their own fucking devices. Meanwhile, Theodore, the next day after the Templars return, presumably you will make your way to Langhope to the south.
Yeah, I'll change him to lightly armored real quick, yeah, because he's getting the travel gear ready, basically, isn't it?
Listen, it's gonna be fine. It's only like a week in, week out. So
and he's also thinking, what if in case worst case scenario, at least if the force, maybe he can pick up a few swords from the militia. So he would switch to lightly armored to remove that encumbered.
As yeah, give me undertake a journey.
Yes, sir.
I was about to say, listen, I was about to say there's only been successes up until now. As
the 1 in the 10, beautiful.
It's, yeah,
it's really beautiful.
Unfortunately, as expected, There's many brigands that you'll encounter on the road. So why don't you give me a battle roll to see how well you handle some of these encounters? Or you can
Yes,
give
sir.
me a. I want to say you can give me a secure advantage with heart, but I don't think that's good for you.
Iron is better than hard's a 2.
So yeah, you can either
Yeah.
fight these bandits, kill them, and or like try and like talk with them. Up to you.
These are just bandits, and listen, bandits. Hopefully, if you kill one bandit, they realize you're a Chad. They will fuck off generally. So he'll try for battle.
That battle roll. Bring some law and order to.
Fucking little cowards preying on refugees. Let's see here. What's a wicked?
Why don't you mark down like wounded right now? As listen, it's about like on the third encounter that one does manage to land a unpleasant hit on you. Will be wounded for a while, but yeah, it's pretty much what you expect, Theodore. The region is falling into lawlessness as seemingly the nobility fans, they're taking their men and just fucking off, heading to Southreach, Denerim, these like big places, or huddling up in their castles, more or less. As by the time you reach Langhope, this is a military outpost, so it is in fact fortified, which you'll realize that the Bano of the Southern Hills has in fact just given up on the land and is hunkering down against the presumably incoming Darkspawn. You will be, of course, let in the castle. One of the guards will sort of, as you walk through the gates, noticing your garb. They, you're the last people we would expect here. What's your business here, Templar?
I come from the town of Wolverton. Lord Winter, we were
Goes wide-eyed.
We were here to ask for multiple things. First off, any news of any survivors from Austria or from the Winter family?
Just the other day, we someone claiming to be Sigmund Winter. A bunch of other survivors made it here.
Certainly she goes a bit wide-eyed, surprised. Do they remain here or have they moved on?
They're resting. They were quite hungry and wounded. Come, we'll take you to them.
If you did not expect that one, I see you follow.
Yeah, it'll take you to a nearby barracks where you walk and you will see Sigmund Winter sort of eating from a bowl of stew. Like, kind of like stops, looks and says, "By the Maker, Theodore!" Oh, he kind of goes and gives you like a very hug, like a bear hug.
See, even in these dark times, the Maker still blesses us.
I suppose, revered mother prayed for me.
Yeah, he'll nod.
Smile and say, is in this terrible time, my father and brother are dead. Saw them being felled on the field of battle. He'll say, there's two 2 other soldiers who survived with me. The rest were killed. Glances around, says, what news from Wolverton?
Things are, the last at least I knew, there were no refugees. Their bandits clogged the roads, but
Of course, opportunists, thieves, scoundrels, vermin.
many people in times like these only think about it themselves. I don't know, instead of fighting the darkness, instead take advantage of the weak of those weaker than them.
You'll nod, said. Apparently this land is ruled by cowards. Even the band here, as he speaks a bit lower, he's given up on surrounding villages. Brought all his people here.
As Fyodor says, like, at least better than loitering. The band moves up to Denerim. I banned the town.
Come, rest. Have a bowl of hot stew and... Well, I suppose tomorrow we'll be heading back. Not abandoning my people, Theodore.
I'm sure your father will be proud. I also do not intend to leave this land.
What of my youngest brother?
He has taken charge right now.
Hopefully he hasn't done anything bad, has he?
Not that I'm aware of. Sadly, Fyodor is clueless about the Elven militia. I don't think he noticed the fucking Adalia fucking going around. Only thing he does is for now, so... I think he was still discussing with Geralt and whatnot, but I think Dennis, he ordered us to find you, but that's it.
Good. Let's have a meal, pray, and tomorrow will rise up with the sun. As it's gonna be quite reserved. If you ask about what happened in Ostergard, he's not gonna say much. He's gonna say it.
Yeah, it's understandable. Especially after losing your family.
And the next day, as you take your leave, castle, once you're sort of on the road, he'll speak louder and more confident. He said, Fyodor, what do you think lies in the heart of man? You think it's bravery, goodness, or do you think it's greed and cowardice?
I think ultimately there's good in the hearts of most men, but many do pick the cheap routes to. Many are sadly lazy and weak.
Sure,
Prefer the easy path.
you've heard the rumors. Assumed my brother was delivered news by the Terran himself.
As Fyodor will nod about the Grey Wardens.
Terran ran away from the field of battle, abandoned the king and the host.
As Fyodor will actually nod like that, as he will say, his unit, his banner was the most organized compared to everyone else. In fact, they were doing, it was a very orderly retreat.
Quite so. And I can imagine now with the king dead, Queen is gonna need a regent. I wonder who is gonna be appointed.
Our father and great General Logar.
I believe the hero of Ferelden has fallen so low.
Perhaps he doesn't take the threat seriously.
I thought
Thanks.
those things,
As
Theodore.
I said-
Nothing.
Sorry, say?
He said, I fought those things. Nothing could have hurt me.
Well, it's hard to know the true threat if you run away from the battle.
The tales don't do them justice. Smell. Seen. Know what their blood is like? It's like poison, Theodore. Kills people, drives them mad. The land itself dies. Trees, the grass, it all dries up. These things know no fear. So many. At least 10,000. Probably maybe even more. Maker, help us.
Make it preserve us, but as long as we stay true to our hearts, the other blights were defeated.
Well, the Grey Wardens are dead. There's no one else left to fight Darkspawn now, and doubt Perrin will. Spoken to a couple of them. Brave men. Had a few drinks with one of their leaders. Stories he had to tell. Could hear both wisdom and confidence. A rare combination for someone a bit younger than father, I suppose.
As if you will listen, as you'll just say. No matter what, though, the people need leadership for now, and once we're from town, we all need to steal our resolve to what's to come.
He'll nod. Begin training the locals, guys, militias, rounding up the peasants from nearby villages, and well, few ideas on how we can prepare.
As yes, Fyodor will nod, is actually a bit more happy seeing that now we have a proper leader, actually, thank God.
Yeah. It's, Fyodor will arrive a week later with the young lord in tow. As you arrive, kind of walk through the gates, people like immediately like drop whenever they see you walk in. As Sigmund's gonna like wave at them, smile as they're like awe, and some of them will rush inside, start spreading the news that the young lord has survived and he's back. kind of like says to one of your Templars, "Good man. Let's call for the revered mother. I wish to convene a council. Need to plan for the upcoming, well, invasion." As your Templar will kind of like look at you, Theodore, for you to confirm that.
But now he'll confirm he'll nod along with that as you know, it's fair enough to inform her right now as accounts, but as the temper departs, he will say, "No offense to Lady Blackburn, but she is fairly young and inexperienced in matters of war, especially in crisis."
He stops and looks at you and puts his arm on your shoulder and says, "Theodore, you old dog. How old do you think I am?"
25.
19. This is my first time seeing such a massive battle. There are no countryside bandits. Age is not a luxury we can, rather, experience is not a luxury we can afford right now. She is the revered mother, no?
He will affirm that with a nod.
And she should be present. She is the heart of our people. While you and I are sword arm and shield.
As the Theodore will nod affirmatively. Internally, he's a bit unsure, but listen, he has a bit of a point. Listen, she should be involved. Man.
All of these people are sort of young. Their brother Marcus was like 21. So.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, none of you are super old. Yeah. Geralt, it's gonna be a long, many nights. Even Geralt is young.
The problem is Sigmund has been like actively doing patrols against bandits since he was fucking 14. This man is one of the best fighters around.
Yeah, this is my Theodore was 25. You were 19, damn. Holy fuck, shit, damn. Not
Yeah.
even 20.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
people start early in this age, Mac.
Yeah. Listen, even Theodore, but his eyes go slightly, not too wide, but slightly wide at 19. But it'll pass quickly.
As yeah, I'll walk as the Templar would walk into the chantry and inform you, Alora, that the Lord Sigmund has returned and he wishes for you to meet with him in his manor, discuss future plans.
She would nod and quickly make her way to the manor.
Yeah, Theodore, you walk in with Sigmund as he'll kind of like pushes the doors open, and there is the sort of main area where I don't want to call it a throne, but the audience chamber is
Communion
empty.
hall, yeah.
Yeah, it's empty, as he'll say, "You there," as he like points at one of the other Templars. "Go find my younger brother and actually just tell him that I'm back." The Templar will look a bit confused, but like nods, and then will take his leave. And Sigmund will sort of stand in front of his father's chair and say, "We missed father. The maker, your soul at peace." there's a moment where he just sits there in quiet contemplation, most likely praying. As you will Elora, this is the scene you walk in on. Sigmund
Hey,
just kind
Grunt.
go ahead.
I can't hear you. Your voice is really muddled.
Oh no.
Muffled.
It's back. It's back. Your microphone epically trolled you or something.
Yeah, I'm
Uh-oh.
not sure if it's for.
It's back now. Yeah,
It's-
it's not back. It's normal. I think.
Wait, hold on. Let him talk for a second, because it's still muddled for me.
Can you hear me now better?
Yes. Now,
Okay.
yes.
Yes.
So yeah, Elora, you walk in on the. Did you hear what I was explaining about him praying and shit?
Yes.
Okay.
At least for me, yeah.
Elora, this is the scene you walk in on as Sigmund is just clearly praying in front of his father's chair with the other Templars in the room. Surviving soldiers would have been just sent to the barracks, and the only other, being in this room is his, of course, loyal Mabari Warhound that has also survived battle with him as it sits sort of at his feet. It's kind of like looking at you.
Oh, thank the Maker, you're alive. Are you alright, my lord?
Revered Mother, thank you for coming, yes. Maker kept me safe.
Glad to hear that. I prayed for you to come back home safe.
Fortunately,
I
the evil took away father and brother, as well as most of the men at Ostagar.
I'm very sorry for your loss, my lord.
I will, we shall have a funeral for them tomorrow. It'll be nothing to burn, but at least the ceremony should be conducted.
Of course.
In the meantime, I believe our best chance. It's just like you, I don't plan on abandoning my people. It's to arm the local peasantry, begin training new militias, replace those that we lost. Every able-bodied man and woman needs to learn how to wield a spear, form a line. Tell me, Theodore, have you experience with training soldiers?
He will not.
Then you will be put in charge of this. I need you, Mother, to be able to, well, give them the Maker's blessings and hope we will see the light through this trying time.
Of course. I will do whatever I can to help our people.
Good. Good. The doors will open again
You
and...
muffled again.
Oh my fucking god. Microphone's not moving? It's like... I mean... Input switch. Okay. Well, is this worse or better?
That sounds
I,
fine.
I, yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay. So, as the doors open and you will see Hartbert and the Templar walk through them. Sigmund kind of like looks at his brother and says, "Glad to find you in good health, brother. Your presence was surely missed on the battlefield. Nonetheless, I am glad to see you kept Ruth intact. I will organize an escort for you to be taken to Denerim. As Hartford kind of like says, I wasn't planning on leaving, brother, but like I don't have time to care for the crippled, Hartford. I need those who cannot fight and will just drag others down to leave with the rest of the refugees moving up north." He'll bow and says, "You command, my lord." Good. Good. I do expect you, though, tomorrow at the ceremony. We'll be holding a funeral for Father and Marcus. Gave their lives so that you can live. That we can make a better future and keep our people safe. Hartford will again nod. Also, get me that alchemist woman, and need to talk about stocking up herbs and medicine. Not exactly, there's nothing that can stop the taint of the Darkspawn, but we're gonna need medicine in the coming days and weeks. I will send for her. Good. You're dismissed. He'll bow again politely and slowly walk his way out. Says, "Theodore, I need you to find Gerald and coordinate with him. May not be as strong a fighter as you are, but he knows the land and is one of the best marksmen around."
There's a fear of beat, of course. Scouts are as valuable in war as soldiers.
Now,
I'll be sure to coordinate with him.
Good. I wish to speak with the revered mother alone, if you don't mind.
Of course, Lord. So Theodore makes a slight bow as he leaves out to inform Geralt. Look up.
Take the rest of the Templars with you, and Elora, you're left alone with the Lord as he will exhale, says, "You know the people. What do you think about this whole situation?"
I mean, it could lead to chaos and a lot of panic if we act wrong. But the people like it here. And I think they would do anything for this town. At least for their homes, for their families.
And a smile
If
at you.
we play it right,
Of course.
I think this could go perfectly. Or at least good.
I'll be relying on you quite often these coming days. Expect me the day after tomorrow to stop by the chantry. I'll need you to help me with the numbers. I recover all of papers and registers my father left behind.
Of course. I mean, our doors are always open.
Thank you. If you excuse me, it's been a long day and I wash off the stench of the road.
Of course. I
Have
wish
a,
you a great evening.
have a lovely day, Mother. I'll politely bow and take his leave. Theodore can meet up with Gerald, who's like at the gate. So, it's good news and bad news, isn't it?
Theodore will just nod. At least Sigmund survived.
He is, well, unlike Lord Marcus, a bit more brash and, well, one could
Not
say
even
reckless.
20 winters. Not even 20 winters old.
Well, he knows the people, he knows how to fight. I've seen him take down entire groups of bandits. He knows how to lead men. Will be though a real challenge for him.
So yeah, Theodore also agreeingly nods with Geralt. Hard times like these are the end upon which leaders are tested.
So, what's the orders?
We are to begin training in the militia. First, we'll conduct a rudimentary mustering. Check for every able man and bodied woman. We'll begin training preparations.
He nods. Let us all pray. Hope we will make it through this. That note,